This is just a quick video on multiplying fractions because I'm not here today. So I want you to quickly read to yourself. You can pause and read the learning intentions because they're really important today. And then hit play and continue on. All right, so fractions do not need to have the same denominator to be multiplied. In fact, I could care less if they do. So I don't worry about this anymore. I don't care about same denominator. That makes this really, really easy. So what happens to multiply fractions? You multiply the numerators and multiply the denominators. So this is what we talk about. We just multiply the two top numbers and we multiply the two bottom numbers. So this is a really big deal, okay? This is the easiest thing in the world to do. Sometimes we try to simplify before we start, and I'm going to talk about this not in this picture. And here we go. So let's do some examples. Here we go. So it looks like here I can multiply the numerators together, my pencil working, and I do 2 times 1 is 2, and 3 times 5 is 15. Okay, grabbed my calculator. To check myself, I'm going to do 2ABC3 times 1ABC5. So I'm adding the two fractions and I get 2 over 15. So I can check myself on here. All right, let's see what happens here when I can recognize that 3 divides evenly into 4. No, but it does divide into 9. So I can kind of think of 8 over 9 as, you don't have to write this all the time, but I'm just going to write it myself. I can think of 8 as 4 times 2, and I can think of 9 as 3 times 3. So I kind of break these up into their factors. And when I do that, I'm allowed to cross these out and say, okay, 4 goes into 4 one time, and 4 goes into 4 one time. Same with 3 goes into 3 one time, 3 goes into 3 one time. And I end up getting across the top 1 times 2, 1 times 3. Okay, now what if I would not have done that? What if I would have just done what I did over here and done 3 times 8 is 24, and 4 times 9 is 36? Well, then I would have to simplify this fraction. Okay, I would have to simplify it, and I would either know how to simplify it by putting values in, 12 into both. Maybe I could see that the 12 goes into 24 twice and 12 goes into 36 3 times and getting the same value. Or I could go 24 ABC 36 and it would give me the 2/3. Okay, so there's a lot of things I could do. All right, this one says 4 on 8 of 3 over 6. This word of in maths means multiply, and I think you read that, if you actually read your learning intentions. So let's see, 4 on 8. I feel like 4 on 8 could be simplified to 1/2. Now you figure that out. Times, and 3 on 6, I reckon also 1/2. Okay? So I could simplify first, then when I multiply, I get 1 on 4. Okay, a half of a half is 1/4. Okay, let's turn. Okay, when I have situations like this, I can turn 21 into a fraction, and I'm going to write this up. Turn a whole number to a fraction by putting it over 1. Okay, so I can make this 1/3 times 21 over 1. Now, some of you know your times table, so you have your times table in front of you. You can go 3 goes in here 1, 3 goes in here 7. So I end up with 7 over 1, which is just 7. Okay. Others of you will multiply across the top and get 21 over 3, and when you simplify it, you'll get 7. Remember that the of means times. I don't think 5 goes into 32. I'm not allowed to put 2 into 32. The canceling can only go from numerator to denominator, so I can't do that. So I'm going to do 32 times 2 is 64. 5 times 1 is 5. Now, I really don't mind if you leave it like that, but if you want to change it to a mixed number, you can put here and you can go 64 ABC 5 and get 12 and 4/5. Or maybe you do it longhand on your page and do the working out. Okay, let's go here. It says example find. Here I go. I multiply across the top. I'm going to work down this time because I have tons of room here. 5 times 7 is 35, and 3 times 2 is 6. Okay, and I might simplify that. 6 goes into 35 5 times with 5 left over. Or you can try it on your calculator. Okay, this one I can see that there's some simplifying only from top to bottom. 5 doesn't go into 8, but 4 goes into 8. So I'm going to put a 2 there and a 1 there. 4 goes into 4 one time. 4 goes into 8 two times. 5 goes into 1 one time. I'm sorry. 5 goes into 5 one time, and in here 3. And I get 6 over 1, or 6. Now let's say you didn't see that simplifying. You know, you're not that great at your times tables. So you can multiply across the top 8 times 15 and 5 times 4. And you probably would see right away that 10 goes into both of those. And then 2 goes into 12 6 times. So I get the same answer. And I'm still showing some working down here. Okay. Last one here. I need to change these to improper. So I know everybody knows how to change to improper now. So this is 7 over 3, either by working out or with your calculator. So I'm not going to stop and show again. 7 over 5. Now, I can't cross these out because they're both on top. I can only cross from top to bottom, and there's nothing to do. So I get 14 over 15, and I'm done. 6 times 4 is 24, plus 1 is 25 over 4, times by 12 over 5. Okay. Wow, that's a lot. I think I can simplify here and simplify here. Pause and try to give that a go, and then come back and see what I did. And that problem got really easy. Remember, for these, you must make mixed numbers proper. That's a rule we've been doing the whole time with our operations of fractions. And weirdly, your problems are all the way here on this side. So if you feel like doing them right in this book, you can, because there's tons of room there. Okay, see you soon, girls.